Isn't it funny how I literally just said in a video that I wasn't gonna talk about music in detail because no one wanted to listen to it? Yet here I am making an entire video about it. You're welcome. Hey guys! So tonight something really exciting is happening. I'm gonna go see Palage Royale play a concert and I'm so damn excited. They are currently on their Fever Dream tour and I tell you, if you like punk rock in the slightest, you should totally check out their music and this album because it's amazing. They are one of my favorite bands and I just can't wait to see them and just rock all night. It's gonna be so exciting. And I thought, since I'm kinda, you know, a huge music geek, why not take the opportunity to talk a little bit about music while I get ready? So yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, grab your preferred drink, preferred snack, preferred whatever you want and hang out with me for a little while I do some makeup and talk about music, yeah? Cool. I think I'm just gonna do a simple little look that's gonna be inspired by the album cover, and by inspired by the album cover, I mean I'm just gonna do some grayscale stuff. Let's talk about music, shall we? I did mention in one of my previous videos that I really do enjoy classic rock music and just all kinds of rock in general, which is very true. Like, rock music just really peaked from the 60s to the 90s, in my opinion. Actually, in general, they just made better music back then, in my opinion. Like, what happened? Like, there is a reason why some of the greats are still being listened to today. Like, Queen, AC/DC, Elton John, the Beatles, like, it makes sense because they made great fucking music. But yeah, basically just all music that was made before my time, I'm a huge fan of. But if I have to include some of the newer music, obviously, I have to because I am not that much of an elitist when it comes to music. Even though I kind of sound like I am, I'm really not, I swear. I mean, I do listen to like all kinds of music, don't get me wrong. Like, I have a really wide palette, I just have a favorite genre. I primarily listen to classic rock music, newer punk rock, and pop rock. Like, if you play anything with a guitar in the sub genre of rock, like, I'm on board. But talking about newer music, there are of course also some bands that I listen to. Palage Royale, obviously. I really enjoy Panic at the Disco as well, and I'm so devastated that they're splitting up. I mean, great on Brendan for like becoming a dad and having a baby, but it's still sad for the rest of us. Set It Off, Fall Out Boy. I really enjoy My Chemical Romance as well. As emo as it sounds, but it's true. You know what? You shouldn't be ashamed of your music taste. Like, you enjoy what you enjoy, and you can't change that. Like, it is what it is. But like, I do have a very wide taste in music, so like, if you have any recommendations, whether it's been a genre that I already talked about or something completely different, like, let me know in the comments. Like, I want to know, what do you guys listen to? Music just plays a huge part in my life. Like, I've always listened to a whole lot of music. There are several reasons for that, honestly. I've always been a huge fan of singing, I've always been a huge fan of dancing. Like, just always having something going on in the background, it's kind of like natural to me. Growing up, I've also tried to learn to play several instruments. If you didn't know, I actually used to play the drums. The more you know. Over the years, I've actually tried picking up playing the guitar, but I really don't have the attention span for it, and I'm so mad about it. But I really want to learn to play the guitar someday. I have both an electric guitar and a ukulele, and I strive to learn to play them someday, I swear. I just need to get myself together. But getting back into music itself. Yeah, I said that I've always had music playing in the background, which is not a lie. For those of you who don't know, I have been diagnosed with ADHD. I don't know if I've actually mentioned this publicly, but now you know. Was this the color I just used? Oh well. And I don't know if it has anything to do with that whatsoever, but I just can't stand silence. Like, I always need to have something running in the background, otherwise I will actually go insane. But other than that, music has just always played like a key role in making me happy, if that makes sense. I have used music for therapeutic reasons for as long as I can remember. Like, if I feel down, there are always certain playlists, certain artists, certain songs I go to, and it's just always been like that because I truly think that music is like one of the greatest inventions of all time. I don't know what I'm doing right now, by the way, I'm just playing. I did talk about this as one of my last videos, but one of my absolute all-time favorite bands, if not my all-time favorite band, is Queen. I started listening to them back in, I think it was 2016. I randomly stumbled across a Attack on Titan animatic, which used a bit from Bohemian Rhapsody. And I was like, oh, this sounds fun, let me listen to that. And then I just found the full song and I listened to it and I just fell in love with it. Like, do you ever have those moments where you just discover an artist and suddenly you listen to all their music and there's not one single song you dislike? Like, it's the greatest feeling in the world. I am not joking. It beats everything. But that was essentially what happened to me with Queen. And I started listening to them like more in the low key. And like, I like this music, okay, cool. Then fast forward a couple of years, then the Bohemian Rhapsody movie came out. And I went to watch it with some of my friends at the premiere. And yeah, the movie's amazing. The acting is great, the soundtrack is great, the story is great, even though there are some liberties and things that have been changed, which I am kind of upset about because they portray some things in different perspectives that I don't agree with, but it is what it is. I really don't know what I'm doing with this eye. But yeah, ever since then, I've just been obsessed with Queen. And I was so lucky to actually go see them play live last year. I went to London with my cousin and we watched them play at the O2 Arena. And it's honestly the best experience that I've ever had. Like, I just can't explain. Queen is literally the artist that I always go to whenever I feel sad, whenever I don't feel well, whenever I need a confidence boost, whenever I'm in a good mood and I just need something to jam to. Like, I never go wrong with Queen. I could talk about my love for Queen all day, but I really don't think we have time for that, even though I just said that about doing this video and here we are anyway, but Queen just means a absolute huge deal to me. So being able to see them perform live has definitely rocked my world. But yes, that was a plan. And also, people need to stop hating on Adam Lambert. Yeah, obviously he's not Freddie because no one is Freddie. Freddie is absolutely legendary. He is such a good frontman. Like, his energy on stage is incredible. His voice, insane. Like, bro. I know no one is Freddie, but he makes some really good alternative, let's just say that. But yeah, let's talk about Mr. Mercury, why not? I forgot eyeliner. God damn it, oh well. I mentioned previously how Queen has always like made a huge impact on me. Freddie has been a huge part of that as well. There is no man that has ever existed in the entire world that has gone through what he has gone through. And I am just so inspired by him as a person. I'm sorry, I just really need to focus right now. Give me 1 sec. Like, whenever I'm in hard times, I always think, what would Freddie do? And this sounds so both stupid and sad, but like, it's true. The guy is such a huge inspiration to me. Like, obviously with the whole situation of like him being gay, having to hide his identity, really being this extraordinary front man whenever in public, but in private he was just this. I admire him so much, and obviously he is behind some of the greatest music that has ever been created. I considered getting a Queen tattoo for like the absolute longest time. I've just been too big of a chicken to get it. I really want the quote, "The show must go on," written right here. The only thing holding me back, honestly, is the fact that I am an actress, and having a tattoo that's like in such a vital place, it's kind of risky, and I don't want to risk anything as of right now. But why that quote, you may ask? Not only because it is literally my favorite Queen song ever, but also just the meaning behind the song is absolutely gut-wrenching to me. The song is from their last album while Freddie was alive, Innuendo, and it was a song written by Brian May, their guitarist. It's a song about a guy who still keeps on performing despite not being in the best state, you can say that. And it is obviously a song written about Freddie. For those of you who didn't know, he died from AIDS in 1991, sadly, while performing the last couple of years in the studio. I mean, obviously his health was declining. His voice has always just been a powerhouse, and you really couldn't tell that his body was giving in. And I just think it is so motivational to witness a guy, or witness the legacy of a guy, who defied all odds, became a megastar, coming from Zanzibar, moving to the UK, living in an airport, studying art, and just ends up being like one of the greatest rock legends of all time. Like, his voice is unmatched. I listen to music constantly. I am driven by it. I use it whenever I need to warm up for acting. I can't go working out without music. I can't drive without music. I can't go for walks without music. I can't have friends over without music playing in the background. Like, I am not joking. Music is a detrimental part of my life. But yeah, music has just always been such a huge part of my life, and it means the absolute world to me. Like, if I were to ever lose my sense of hearing, I genuinely don't know what I would do. All right, now that the makeup is done, let's go pick out an outfit. Please do excuse the horrible lighting in here, but welcome to my closet. These are wigs. I won't be using those today, sadly. So, what am I thinking in terms of my look? I kind of want to go for something slight punk-ish, but not too punk-ish. Yeah, something in that area. Let's see what I come up with. This is the finished look. Cargo pants, this cute red top, and a little, I bedazzled it with a little nose piercing, a little septum, and it's thread, because I like red. So yeah guys, that was it. I am now ready to go to an amazing ass concert. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you could bear with me babbling and rambling about my music taste. But yeah, I'm just really passionate about music, so. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also comment down below what kind of music do you guys listen to? Do you listen to some of the same bands I listen to? Also, if you have any recommendations that you want me to check out, please comment down below. I'm always on the hunt for new artists to listen to, and I would love to know what you guys listen to. And then I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Peace out! I can't reach, so